Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So, in case you hear kids yelling, or if I have to move my car because I'm already parked, I'm in a school parking lot. So if I'm like, hold up a second, you know why. But today I wanted to talk about moving outside your comfort zone because your girl is doing the 7-day fast with Black Magic 363 and KT the Arch Degree. It's a fruit and veggies and grains, I guess, fast. But the first fast I ever did was with them last year in the summer. I've tried to do fasts before, but my subconscious is like, you can't fast, you love to eat, right? You're gonna be bored, right? And then not having a support system, just choosing off the hip that I'm gonna go do a fast, that didn't work because when you move out your comfort zone, your body, your ego is like alert, alert, alert. Your spirit loves it, right? Because your spirit loves diversity, right? Your spirit loves to experience experiences. And when you get in the same mundane, robotic type lull of things, your spirit can be like, hey, we need to shake things up because, we're getting in the robot phase. We're getting monosyllabic, right? So sorry. So doing things different, doing things outside your sorry, let me drink some water. Doing things, and you know what it is, eternal, always, always. I have coconut water too. But doing things outside your comfort zone, sometimes it can be difficult when you try to do on your own, because what your mind is going to do is say, hey, this is uncomfortable, I don't like this. Or not your mind, your ego will say, hey, this is uncomfortable, I don't like this. And it'll start sending stressor signals to your body. And then your body is going to feed your mind and be like, hey, there's a problem. We don't like this. It doesn't feel good. We need to stop. And then you're going to rationalize ways on how you should stop and not do things. That's why sometimes businesses fail. People who lose the adrenaline, initial go-getter attitude will fail not because they're not motivated enough, but because they're outside their comfort zone and they're getting these stress signals and they don't know how to control it. So with this fast with KT the Arch Degree and Black Magic, we have a whole group on Discord. I love it. The email PDF on how you can put certain things together and the benefits that you get from it, because a lot of times if we don't know the value in things, we won't keep following through with it. We're like, what is the purpose of doing this, right? I'm hungry, right? Let's just talk about this fast. I'm hungry. Or this is the things that you're telling yourself, right? I'm hungry, I'm bored, I don't have time to do this. What if I want a snack, right? I solved that. I got my grapes with seeds, okay? My grapes do have seeds, and cherries. And for all those, because one time I put up something on Instagram and there was like, oh, they got GMO stuff with seeds. Listen, if there's GMO stuff with seeds, first of all, we're in America, so we're not gonna get, woo, y'all, I just saw the thing that I didn't have my ring on and I was like, oh shit, but I forgot I put lotion on, so I took it off. So listen, I'd rather have something GMO with seeds than something without, because here in America all our food is shit. When you start traveling overseas and you start passport popping like your girl has. I've been doing that since I was a teenager. No, before I was a teenager, because there was something I couldn't do because I wasn't 13 yet. So my first time over seas that I could remember was when I went to Europe. I had been to Jamaica a few times, but food, culture, everything is different, right? It's different than what's here in America. So I'd rather have something GMO with seeds in it, because that means it's a little less modified, right? I'll take the least modifications as I can possibly get. But throwing yourself out your comfort zone, back to the topic at hand, allows you to create different brain synapses, different brain pathways. And when you have a support system and you see that you're not alone, you're less likely to talk yourself out of doing something. You'll know how to control your stressors. So when you can identify your stressors, for me, it was, I like to snack. I don't have time. What is it that I can make to what can I cook if I'm doing fruits and vegetables? I like hot stuff. All I'm gonna do is have fucking steamed lettuce and and mushrooms every day and salads, right? But I had to expand. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some quinoa with black beans and some king oyster mushrooms with a side of okra and tomatoes. Like, that shit finna be popping, y'all. All right. But because I'm now aware, and of course season it up, got my paprika, my basil, my oregano, my turmeric, my ginger, put some sesame seeds on there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna hook this thing up. Tomorrow I'm gonna make some split pea soup. I've never made split pea soup before, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do some lentils, like just all types of different stuff. Okay, I got some black rice. Like, listen, right? All because I want to throw myself out the comfort zone. I want to throw my body into a state of shock so I can identify the stressors, where it is in my body, and learn how to control it. See, you can't learn to control things or identify things if you never go there, right? So many people, when I ask them, do you have a meditation practice, or have you ever tried grounding, or have you ever tried singing bowls or sound baths or salt caves or cold plunge baths or anything of that nature? Have you done something different out your comfort zone to anchor in a different feeling in your body? Because as I stated before, talking about how to rewrite trauma, if you go over a traumatic experience and you want to rewrite it with a different emotion, you have to anchor it in your body with something tangible. So snapping your fingers, or patting your leg, or tapping your cheek, right? Some things called tapping, that's a real life thing, right? Because it helps anchor in different sensors on your body so you can have different energy waves, different synapses firing and creating and branching off and expanding, right? In 2019, for one whole year in 2019, starting in January, I followed the advice of Bob Proctor, and I wrote a sentence with my left hand. 365 days I wrote with my left hand. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm living or experiencing, now that I'm experiencing my optimal bliss, or something of that nature. But I remember, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am experiencing my optimist bliss, or my most optimum life. And writing with my left hand wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I wouldn't have known if I didn't start. And as I kept going and going through, I started improving, and I started recognizing certain things. I started recognizing thought processes changing, and that led me to HemiSync. And doing HemiSync meditation, syncing my left and right brain, really opened up something for me. Like, damn, this whole time I've been so much in my right and my creative, right? Not too much in my logical, so I can have this beautiful balance, so I can know that all the branches that are being created are sinking everything in, so I can be at my most optimum, right? But you won't know unless you get out your comfort zone, unless you do something drastic and change. So if you want to join the fast, I'm pretty sure it's not too late. You do have to send a donation Cash App to Black Magic 363, and in the for section you put your email address, and he'll email you the PDF and the Discord link and everything else. The Cash App donation is whatever it is that your heart desires, whatever you can afford, with a minimum of $5. Like, really, I would say 10. You know, I sent him a little bit more than that, but, well, a lot more than that, but I would don't send him no dollar. Okay, $5-10. Everybody is in a different situation, but I love that they do it donation based, and there's a whole support group. And starting this fast, you know, there's many examples of fasting and seeing greatness, right? I know in some religions they start off with the fast at the beginning of the year. Some of it call it the Daniel fasting, but clearing out and detoxing and taking in the information from the live foods, of the fruits and the vegetables and the grains, and you know, the superfoods and the super fats, and feeling it revigorating your body, and then anchoring it in with new habits is so powerful. Like, y'all join me in this. I'd love to see you do it with me, and then see what different things we can set into the atmosphere with our newly open channel upload link. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today, wealthy family. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.